That's the thing, I hadn't seen any bait. I mean, that whole side. I mean, I know y'all saw some after I had moved on, but well, I'm just glad they're out here, because I hadn't seen anything until I came into this group of fish over here. Yeah, that trout colored miradine or miradine. I mean, I'm getting grass on it, but I just keep throwing it and try and make sure I flip my bail over before it hits, so it keeps the line pretty tight. So I'm getting it starting to retrieve as soon as it hits the water, so it doesn't sink. And because if you have slack in it and you're having to reel up that it sinks slow anyway. But I mean, that grass is right there. So sometimes I'll get some grass on it, and most of the time, if I can keep the line tight, I can keep it out of the grass. Well, I think it's been they've been moving back and forth, because I tracked them from all the way to the point where it kind of goes back up that way, and I've been following them all the way down. I've had to go back and come back, and but there's a lot of them in here. Oh, over there? Were there? Yeah, well, I've been following reds along this shoreline for the last hour. This is the first one. I had one chase my top water, but it got too close to the boat. This is the first one I was able to catch, but there were a couple more with him. And but I saw him tailing when I first got over here, because, well, first I saw a pelican flew over kind of low, and the water just all got disturbed. And I thought it was a big school of mullet, so I started watching it. Then I started seeing some tails, and I've been throwing different baits at him, and finally got this guy.
I just had a big bull red come out of the lake on that corner.
Yeah, they're all along this edge. I've been trying to get him to bite for the last hour. And Jason, he's caught a few, got a nice trout. So they're out here just. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty fish. I might reset then, go back over to that side, come back. Say what? I just let one go. He's probably 22, 23, red. Got another one. Oh, he swallowed it too. Big black dot on his tail. Tail's all fired up blue. Look at that. They pretty much swallowed that thing. There we go. Looks out. Ooh-wee. Look at that fish. Big dot on its tail. One on both sides. Look at the tail, it's all blue. Alright, let's see if I can get a good release on this bad boy.
Alright everybody, that's going to do it for this video. Basically caught 2 nice redfish, and once it warmed up a little bit, we started the morning out at 35 degrees, but once it warmed up in the upper 40s, low 50s, about 1:30, me and the 2 buddies I were fishing with, we ended up catching 35 to 40 trout on a little drop off that was about 4 to 6 feet deep between 2 points. And but these 2 redfish, I've been following them for an hour trying to get them to bite. And I'll tell you one thing, if you can find mullet, 9 times out of 10 you're going to find redfish or trout with them. And the only reason I was able to locate that school was, this is another tip, make sure you pay attention to the birds, because there was a pelican that was flying, swooped down and flew real low across the surface of the water, and when he did, the water just exploded. That school of mullet thought he was diving in, so they went crazy. And I was probably, I don't know, 100 yards away, and I was able to see that. So I went over that area because I knew if there were mullet there, there's probably going to be redfish. And of course, I started seeing the redfish, couldn't get them to bite on anything, and finally through top water, one of them started following it. Took a swipe at it, but he missed, and then he got too close to the boat and he turned off. But I kept throwing different things at him. Finally was able to get him to bite on a mirror lure, Mirrodine, sea eyes, the trout color, and got the second one on the same lure. And basically you just got to stay persistent. You just got to keep stay with that school of mullet and keep throwing baits out there until you find the one those redfish are going to hit. Of course, we had clear skies and flat water, so that's not always the best conditions. But if you find those mullet or those bait fish, there's going to be the game fish somewhere in the area. And of course, this area, it's redfish and trout, which is what I'm targeting, and was able to get those 2 redfish to bite. Remember, if you can find the bait, especially, I mean, a big, huge schools of mullet, they're probably going to have redfish in them. So, hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, because of course, like everybody else, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and also that 4,000 watch time hours, which those new requirements that YouTube put on us. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and share this video and help me get some more subscribers. So thanks again for watching. Also, if you like watching the messages, this year I'm going to do something a little different. Most of the videos, the message, I'm going to put the link up for that in its own video at the end of the fishing video. So if you see that little exclamation point in the top right hand corner, you can hover your mouse over that. It'll show the link to the message video, or I'll pop up the link at the end of this one, so you can check it out there. If you just like the fishing, hey, well, I do that too. So come back and check out some more. I'll see y'all later.